I've been involved in the community for about the last 20 years. I've been on 15 different boards and commissions. More often than not was elected chair of the board. I was on library board for 12 years. I chaired the Tulip Time board, the Lakeshore Habitat for Humanity board, the Zoning Board of Appeals, and I helped form Jubilee Ministries. So I've had a wide range of experience. Most recently, I was the co-chair of the fundraising campaign for the Civic Center project, and I'm currently the chair of the advisory board for the Civic Center Place. And this is kind of a culmination of 20 years of dedicated service to the community. I really just want to continue that service now as the mayor of Holland.
Do you feel that affordable housing is adequate here in Holland? And if not, what would you say you do to make up for it?
It's certainly not adequate at this point. There are many more people who want to live in Holland than are able to live in Holland. It is a very expensive place to live simply because so many people want to live here. I took economics in college. There's a simple theory of supply and demand. We have low supply and high demand, and that's been driving costs up. One of the ways that you drive those costs back down again is to increase the supply that we have. And we're going to need to think creatively and work collaboratively. And we've got some tools that we can use now, but I think that we need to create new tools as well. Holland is a rich tapestry of all different kinds of people. The problem is not that we're diverse. The problem is that we're not valuing the diversity that we have. And we're not encouraging our diverse population to be involved and engaged in the community. I hear time and time again as I'm going through the neighborhoods in Holland, people saying, I don't feel included, I don't feel welcome, I don't feel heard. That needs to change. And one of the things that we can do with that, especially with our LGBTQ community, is we can revisit the idea of having a non-discrimination ordinance in Holland that says we do value you, we do want to protect you in both your housing and your employment rights, so you don't feel like you are at risk in the community of Holland. This is a great community for small business, and we want to continue that. But we also want to recognize that there are lots of different types of people that want to create and grow and engage in business in this community. And again, that's part of that welcoming and inclusion piece for Holland. If we're going to truly be a world-class 21st century community, we need to start acting like one, and we need to make sure that we are welcoming everybody that's coming into this town.
What does a vote for Nathan Bocks mean?
The people of Holland, Michigan, when they vote me as their next mayor of Holland, are getting someone who gets things done. 2 years ago, when the Civic Center project was underfunded and off the rails, and the mayor needed someone to come in and get the project back on track and lead the fundraising effort, she called me. And she knew that I would get that job done because I'm able to work with people across the spectrum in the community. I'm a problem solver and I'm a doer. For the last 20 years, I haven't just been sitting on the sidelines watching things happen. I've been engaged in doing things in this community.
What would you say sets you apart from your opponent?
My opponent's a wonderful person. We're good friends. When I decided to run for mayor, I was not choosing to run against her. I was running for the community. But I've got a long experience in small business in Holland, as well as all of my legal experience in Holland. I think the thing that sets us apart, as I said before, is that I'm somebody that not only is looking at this from a position of being a ceremonial leader in Holland or just another member of city council, but somebody that is actually going to be out there and working hard to get things done in the community, that I'm an active participant in that process.